So, good morning, good morning. Fun story. Found a horse while going to my computer classes. A horse! A horse. Like, a real live horse just chilling somewhere? I need to do something about this necklace part so it actually does the thing. A white horse. A toy horse? A real horse? A wild horse. An actual wild horse. Was it horsing around? Run its gold ship. Also, before I forget, last night after Stray, somebody commented in a Discord I haven't observed in forever. The Discord for my first game that I've attempted to develop. And that is the gay porn one. But they are like, I have this issue. And I was like, oh yeah, this is the problem. Here's how to fix it temporarily. And now I'm like, well, I fixed it in the game files. I still have those. So I'm like, a part of me is thinking I should draw safe things, like enemy sprites or whatnot, for that game right now. And so that's one of my ideas. At the same time, I would love to work more on Dragoon March. But I am going to update that one game anyway for them, so maybe I should just do that. It's a mystery. Oh, my nose itches so much. Oh, I forgot that it's made with RPG Maker XP, which doesn't have a dark mode, I don't think. Oh, maybe it does. Oh my god. I'm so sniffly. I will get over it eventually. If not, I won't, and then we are all fucked if I don't get over it. It's just sniffling forever. Ugh. Let's switch the art tab. This is for me showing off me doodling my characters because I can. I fucked up the eyes. But that's okay. We want to hide this window and open the A sprite one. That was also, I just copied that just to share on the thing. What do I need to do? Oh, my nose is oh. Oh yeah, a game I like is also on Steam to wishlist. They're not Steam. Oh my god, I am so out of it. I'm so sorry. How's the horses? Oh, I'm so sneezy. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay. Things I need to do. Oh. Oh my god, my eyes burn. Oh. Let's see, kicks on. Okay. Let's see. How do I get my shit together? Okay. First of all, I need to decide what part of the art I am doing. I'll just open this as a side thing. just to have an image up. That's another thing I want to work on, which is like canon character things, like more, because like Dragoon March system is adjacent to anything I've written before already, but like these guys are more mainline mutation, not lore, but OCs, I guess. The mutation cinematic universe. Actually, no, wait, oh. How do I refer things to relate to me and things that relate to the things I make? Oh, how do I go about this? Because I guess I am the company as well, so I can't just be like Marvel Cinematic Universe, Mutation Cinematic Universe. And then, but that also refers to me as a character. What do I do? My face nose burn. Whatever. I will just pretend mutation could fit into these lore and universes somewhere. Not that I'd ever self-insert. I don't like doing that. Not unless I'm an extra boss after everything's complete, or else I get too self-serving, you know? So, I have got to look for... Okay. So, step 1. Open the folders of which things I could work on. Like, okay. If I want to work on SD, one of the most simple things I could do is, like, some enemy sprites. Man, these are ancient. And it's just a snake with fucking wings. But I think I could do something more interesting with it. And I could break it down into a sprite sheet. Might be a good idea. That might be what I do. Just a little bit of this side project, work on the incomplete game. Just a little bit. The game that is like a heart beating under the floorboards of my life. Edit. How do I turn it into a spreadsheet? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's just gonna say all my boss names and stuff. Anyways. Now that this will just list enemies. Okay. I'll put her under a snake. Because it's light and water based. Okay. Tiles 4 by 12, I think. Maybe 13. The width of them? Oh, shit. At least 100. At least 100, right? Columns 4. Rows. Oh wait, no, I don't want X and Y because that D6 and X and rows should be 12, right? Yeah, that should be the perfect amount, right? Yeah, there we go. That's all the sprites together. With my old ass roughs. Though, I think, yeah, they're off sync, but that's okay. So what I might do anyway is a funny little thing where ugh, my brain is not open. I can see I hit keys to do emotes. That's angry. There we go. I have undone my expression. Ugh, I am scrunched though. I feel the sickness. Ugh. So, what we do with this old ass sprite, I'm going to adjust the canvas size. I don't need a full 170. I'll do like 120. Tell it to be at the bottom. And then we'll do like 90. Give a little more width. Okay. Zoom back in. And then, oh my god. Let's see. Fucking 48 sprites per enemy sprite. That's why I don't, for my other games and shit, I have not done animated critters anymore. But I'm gonna make this one at least look good. Let me see. You know what? Okay. Okay, look, do a little trick I learned in Nom. I have never been to Nom, mind you. I just thought I'd clarify that, just in case. Oh, is it? It's forcing certain colors. Oh, that also means the color scheme got a little fuzzy. Okay. Wonder if there's a way to tell it to not strictly adhere to palette. I'm gonna do some funny things. These are gonna hurt my eyeballs, but hey. Okay. So I'm going to do... Now let's make that a nicer color. Like that. Okay. I'll switch back the color to something I like afterwards. And then we're gonna make this snake body. I'm gonna make it coiled twice, just to be more visually interesting, I think. And then, oh my god. Okay. I am sniffly. I am sneezy. I am in my lane. I am working on shit. And I think after I finish this, I'll probably work on that pixie meat spray, or... yeah, I'll try and get a little bit of that done. Just, like, get some, like, do the hair. Because holy moly, I'm tired. But I'm also, like, if I don't do it, I feel like I'm gonna fall behind on that. Okay. And then we're cheating with this. This will outline the eye. I'm just gonna do this. And then do this. And this. And then this. Get that snake body. Oh, been centuries since I thought about this game. So, to explain, I'm working on Scarlet Dream, the forever unfinished game. My forever game. Which I started before I learned that hubris and not cutting things is not the answer. I was like, I'm gonna make my own dating game. I'm gonna make my own DIY game with blackjack and hookers. Oh god, it does have blackjack and hookers. I have not gotten too, well, no, okay. So you can play the game to the end, though the endings are going to be well, I say are going to, as if I can promise anything nowadays. But the plan would be to rewrite the endings. And I have not done that. But the incomplete game is actually out and about and playable for free. Because I'm like that. Because it does not feel good making people pay for something that I find incomplete. But also, completing is the hardest fucking thing, I swear. But at the same time, I do still love the game, and if people interact with it, I got a little bit of juice to update it some then. Like, might as well, right? And so that's my idea. I don't know if it's still available, but technically you can always get complete fan merch. But like, that's just a little side thing. I drew that for me and I was like, I can make that a shirt. Because I like putting my own art on my shirts. It makes me feel happy in a vain sort of way. Okay. Maybe I need like an outfit with my fucking graphic tee of my shit. Oh, I have my nose. Oh, okay. At least the sneezing seems to have calmed down, although my eyes are burning. And yeah, the snake's a hideous color temporarily, just so I can, technically I shouldn't color it too much. I'll just do the parts that are more foreground and important. Because the rest of the enemies are very minimalist to try and cut down my work Like, that's the core reason. Because, as you can see, it's not fucking complete. I think one of the hardest things, if I come back and try to finish some bits, is the CGs. Like, that is gonna be the hard part to fix. Because my art has improved and changed quite a bit. But we'll live. If not, we won't. Ugh. Bit of a stretch. Ugh. Also, while it's a chill hour, I'm mostly talking to you, YouTube VOD watchers. In that case, I want more royalty-free music. Really bad. And if you know any good music that is not like commercial stuff, feel free to put it in YouTube comments, or in my Twitch chat, or at me on Twitter. Destroy me in person, whatever it takes. Oh, sneezy. I'm so sneezy. I think actually a darker color would suit here. Let's do that. Let's make a darker color for this. Mind you, this isn't like the final color scheme, clearly. It's just there to help, get the shape and stuff and define it. There we go. Nope. Turn on contiguous. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Ooh, okay. Snail. Nah, honestly, I think I'll leave the nip rope looking like this. Like the tail end would probably be curled around behind somewhere. Or maybe like come up here. Actually, yeah, I kinda like that. I'll do that. And then... Oh, hello! Is that a kraken? No, it's a snake, and it's gonna have wings at some point. Welcome in, welcome in! A quick TLDR. Somebody interacted with an old, unfinished gay porn game I made. So I'm working on the enemy sprites from it, because that is safe for work here. And I can do that. Just to, like, do a little update, because somebody was like, how do I get past blank? And I'm like, somebody cares! So this update is dedicated to you, Discord user. Hi, Lando! Hey, buddy. Oh. And you getting free cat pets, basically. I'm petting my cat for free for you. But, okay, I gotta play it. I don't think I can drop a link, but it is called Scarlet Dream, and it is on itch.io. I don't know if, I don't know if there's much I can do with it during, like, the current, like, fucking payment processors failing to process payments, situation too, though. So, but it's there, it's in its incomplete glory. The endings need to be rewritten, but they do exist, so you can play through the game, and, like, about halfway through, the nice CGs turn to sketches. So, have fun! Good luck! I'm sorry I haven't done more with it, but I like it. Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think the fucking snake is supposed to have one wing, which is fucking hilarious to me. Okay. Thank you for lurking, Lawbringer. I'll make a fucking thing for that at some point, I swear. Actually, you know what? Because I can, I'm putting the wing on a new layer, so I don't have to deal with it, per se. And or I'll recolor it in one go, anyway. And I am just, like, redrawing the idle sprite because it makes it easier to do the other ones. Okay. Okay. Let's see. This is such a goofy fucking song. I love it, though. I hope Rahura keeps making more, though, because this is very nice, having a larger list of music. Even if some of them I'm like, what? Why? But, it's actually pretty good. Ah, my nose. Okay, this is gonna be obnoxiously great, but get this done. I wasn't planning to play a port game tonight, but now I have to. It is Yahweh, like, that's the warning, and my inspirations include such things like Nitro plus Chirol, so enjoy Violent Non-Gun. Good luck. Like, like, there is a part of me that should have realized, oh yeah, most people who were into yaoi not are generally in it for the emotional stuff, not being like, harm my poor fucking characters. I hope you enjoy some of the, shit I do, though. Tell me who your favorite character is, by the way. I can, like, point you to the, like, right friends to gush to or something of mine. Okay. Oh man, I'm so sniffly. I don't know, where is the cottonwood? I know where the wood is, but where's the cottonwood? It needs to go. Oh, hi, bro. What are you doing? did you want to climb on the back of my chair? Is that why you're over there? Meow. Could you at least meow for the mic over here? Oh. Okay, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Come on. I'm sorry, I'm trying to coax my cat onto my lap. Yeah, buddy. Did you know I played Stray yesterday and I cried like a little bitch? Oh. I was thinking, like, okay, so some of my goals were actually attempt speedrunning and stuff and learn how that goes and learn live split. I'm thinking Stray might be the one game to try it on because it's short enough. Like, it's short, and I don't know any of the game-breaking glitches or anything, and I take my time to learn those. But it's short, and I can memorize all the steps and where to go. And, honestly, it might just be a little bit of fun. So I might try and do that sometime, if not during September. October, November, or December. October! I might try to play some horror games I haven't finished that I have on Steam or elsewhere. Because I do love horror games. I just haven't played as many. Like, I might actually... It depends on them, though, because, like, if they have, like, a lot of tedium, like I know the Backrooms games tend to accidentally do, I might not. But, I haven't played through and beaten Dread out, and I know I have that on Steam, so that might be a good one. Horror games are my favorite genre. I love them a lot, too. It's like, I don't know, like, how to describe it. Like, cause like, okay, there's kind of a sliding scale, because I'm used to playing most of my games on console when it comes to horror games, because that's my, like, college days. So, there's, like, the action movie sort of, like, area of it, and I put that, like, the later Resident Evils there, to, like, the more horror puzzle game, whereas, like, the classic Resident Evils and, like, Fatal Frame, it's like, I love the more puzzly ones on this and, like, that, and then there's, like, but, like, the more action movie ones, where it's, like, you don't have to navigate a dark space, like, where you don't know, I don't know. I think I'm talking out of my ass. I'm improvising here. Hold with me. But it's like, I want to actually fight back a little bit. Yeah, like a little bit. Like, let's see. What, like, my ideal? My ideal. I really like Fatal Frame. They expect you to fight almost every encounter unless it's, like, scripted not to. Dead Space? Dead Space is fun. It's like, when it's, like, more cinematic and action movie-y, then I'm like, I did like the Resident Evil Biohazard, like, two-parter with Ethan or whatnot. Like, the one with the baby. Was pretty good. The doll section was so good. I want Angie as a doll, like a physical doll. But let's see. I'm a good fan of Fatal Frame. Haven't played all of them, but I'd like to. Dread Out is like that, but so much worse. I actually got so scared I never beat it. Okay. So, okay. I'm just gonna be lazy and just do this, because one of the key points is I want to draw the other sprites in this creature, because there's this great placeholder. Wow, the game has voice acting. Yes, those are all volunteers that I have basically fallen out of conversation with. They're all great people. Like, they're all pretty cool. I think, like, there's a few of them who it's like, they kept mispronouncing a character name or two, but that's fine, that's fine. I think, I am a shopkeeper or two, and, like, a lot of the voice acting will drop off here and there. You can tell who was fucking dedicated by how many lines they have, and one of them is the one who came up to me while I was posting work in progress on Tumblr and was like, "You need voice actors?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." And I'm like, that was kind of a mistake because I didn't have like the full script of the game done. Which, by the way, I used a tool to extract every bit of text from the game at one point. It is longer than a novel. Like, all the text in the game, for sure, is a long-ass game. So, like, I hope you enjoy it. Because I think I did definitely do a bit quantity over quality. Okay. Oh, should think about how I'm doing this right. Okay. Want the snake to crunch. Like. I know calling a snake crunchy is probably a wild way of doing it. And yeah, like, I didn't have money to pay for voice actors, but they all volunteered. So, like, I don't know if they're embarrassed about the game or not, but if you find them awesome, support them. Make sure they get something out of their hard work. Because, goddamn. Maybe they shouldn't voice act for me, but I hope they at least get something out of it. How did you find volunteer voice actors? One came at me with a knife. Not really a knife, but, like, one was like, "Listen, I'll do anything," and he was really fucking goated. Honestly, I should have just told him, like, "Hey, you, like, if you can, you have my perms for, like, fan dubbing." Like, that's how I should have done it, like, because, like, there is no way I could ever get my shit done good enough, fast enough. Like, I was nowhere near completion of the game. It was a very amateur start project. But everyone loves it who plays it, so I think I did something right. Or at least, like, people are always hella interested. Oh, I am. More pets. And it's definitely, like, higher quality than, I'd say, a Sweet Deal. But Sweet Deal is at least fucking complete. Hey, buddy. Yeah? 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 But yeah, I guess it was like... Oh... Because there are all people who wanted to break into doing voice acting and stuff. And were doing their own fan dubs and stuff like that. So... They're very passionate fucking people. Who I hope got good stuff out of this interaction with me. Even if I'm like, oh, I fucked up so much stuff. I'm like, wasn't prepared for them. I didn't vet 100%. This shit could have been better. But, like, I don't know. It's also like it was so hard because I'm not great at communication and planning. So it's like, oh, I need these lines, these lines, these lines at the bottom. Couldn't really be a vocal director. Like, I know what I want, I just didn't know how to contact people and get them to do shit. But clearly, I just need to voice act my own entire game. I'm sure they're happy you helped them get some experience. Yeah, like, one thing I said was like, hey, don't talk about the spoilers of the game, but you can use anything you want in demo reels. Like, go for it. You know what? Okay. We love smear frames. Smear frames are fun. Oop! I'll do that. Okay, and then I'm gonna erase this part ahead and do like this. So it's been like whipped around because this is the getting hit animation. Okay. Okay. No! No, it's so leaky. I also tried to get more people to draw like character sprites and help too. I also found out real quick, it's like, oh, I have a lot of people who would love to help, and I would love to have their help, but I do not have the skill to convey what I need. Like, I don't know how to direct people. I have no manager experience. What am I doing? Worse yet, I don't have a manager experience. I don't know how to do it, like, decently. I've only seen, like, shitty managers, or, like, lukewarm managers. I don't have many to pull experience from. Like, I don't know what a top-tier workplace-ish manager does. How do we get people the training to do and accomplish? Fuck if I know. Fuck if that's even the possibility. Ugh, my nose. But yeah, I guess, yeah. I'm still proud of what I have of the game. Like, it is really hard to understand somewhat, like, how much, like, you accomplish when you're not, like, actively looking at it, in my personal experience. And, like, one of the things, a lot of sort of devs recommend is just screenshotting your work regularly, so, and having, like, a folder of, like, a time-lapse of your work. And that's, like, very good inspo. Hi, buddies! Oh, the door's closed, so they're circling me like sharks until I open the door. Hey. Buddies. Get in the door. Yeah. Oh. About the cats. I'm now outside of the live studio. It would be so much easier to watch the news if they just had cats crawling around at the same time. Gotta turn off that AC for a little bit. Maybe it's blowing in air that make me sneeze. Oh. I'm more of a dog guy. Dogs are pretty cute. I used to have a cute little dog myself. Her name was Fritzy, and I've never seen a more chilled dog in my life. Mostly because I was a small child and that dog had to deal with me. So it's like, the dog was the chillest dog around. She just sat and let me like pet and mess with her all the time. But honestly, I love any kind of animal. You show me your pet tarantula, I'm like, oh god, how adorable. But tarantulas can be pretty cute. And then like I had a teacher had piranhas. I got to see those. That was sick as hell. Because at the time, I don't know if it still is, it was legal for him to own piranhas. And he got to feed him a deer heart for class, and that was sick. And then, I like birds decently. Like, I don't think I think I'm not a bird person, but I'd still like them. It's just like, I couldn't take care of one because they hurt my head. They're too shrill. Parakeets hard. They're just too shrieky boys. I like parrots. Yeah, parrots are pretty cool. I'm a big fan of like being nice to crows and stuff, so they're like, hey. And then, what else? Oh yeah, I love the rats too, though I don't think I'd ever be in a situation where I could take care of one well. Rats are nice. I love the little eye-boggling thing they do when they're happy. It's so silly. I have hatred against crows because one pooped on me once. I mean, the feeling might be mutual because they can do that intentionally. Oh man, I went to a zoo once and they had a little bird area with a bridge, but the bridge was a covered bridge, which was a mistake because that made all the birds gather under it and then they shit. And it's like, you couldn't just sit under the bridge and be happy that there's birds. You had to run across it, and I got bird poop down my face. It was the worst. It was awful. It was a poor mistake on the zoo's part. Nope. Ah. Okay. Oh, my eyeballs still itch. Me leaning into the camera because I'm on stuff. Sorry. Oh. But clearly, you need to, like, bribe the crows. Just, like... have a shiny thing, have a fry. Scoot the fry towards them, scoot the shiny thing away, and just tell them you'll take shinies for, food, and then you start training them to steal for you. have to redo how I do this. It's like, I might want this as the first frame because of how things are. I have to check the other sprites. But basically, it has to line up with the impact of every other sprite's attack animation, basically. Or if it like plays like after the character's swing animation does, I want the impact on the first frame, if that's the case. If that makes sense. I got second place on the lottery! Sick! Let's see. Don't know the odds of that. That might be like 90% chance? Or not 90, but like 10%. Because I believe it is a 1 out of 100 roll sort of thing. Also, feel free to ask for help if you get stuck at any point. I don't know if many people have found it or anything, but I still am in an old Discord for the game. If it would have been 90%, I would have been very disappointed. Yeah, it's just because I have to do the math backwards. It's like random number 1 to 100, and then it's like, if it's greater than 90, is how I have to input it in-game. Ah. By the way, in case, like, you're curious, it was made with RPG Maker XP, which is, it's not the best one, but it has a lot of my favorite, mapping, like, layout and UI. Because, like, in the editor, instead of, like, hovering over something and waiting, I just right-click, what's this? Right-click, what's this? And it explains it, sometimes poorly, but it at least has a thing that'll go, this is what this does on every customized option and whatnot. And that was my favorite UI choice. Okay, here we go. I like the impact and look of this. Because it's just like... So this might have to be the first frame. It's been so long I have to double check with another sprite in-game. Like, what do I have that is? Like, all the characters. Okay. Seems like its second frame is the get hit impact mostly. So this might be fine. Oh, I forgot how much I love that one boss. Oh man, okay. Having nostalgia over my own creations. Did you use a sprite for all the art? No! Actually, I used an old version of Photoshop. It was like Photoshop CS 5, I think. And it was so good because I could have all the things, like I could just animate in it. It was fine. It wasn't a subscription. I just bought it once. However, when it came to upgrading my computer, once I, like, way back when, way more than 10 years ago, it did not understand that a terabyte was more than like a gig of memory, and it was like, I can't operate with 1 gig of memory of like storage, not like RAM. And it was like, fuck. So I had to get like something else, and so I got A-Sprite. Like, some of the later sprites might be done with A-Sprite, but I was doing them all in Photoshop back in the day. And that's true for also the CGs. They should all be Photoshop, because that's what I used to use. So, like, the intro cutscene was all made, like, in Photoshop CS5, yada yada. That's another reason why when however I update stuff, it'll be way different. Oh god, I forgot this one dynamic. And there might be like, well, no, I think I got most of it. Like, there's some weirdness, I'm sure, because like, I've done some changes to improve gameplay and stuff since I first started. Oh man. I need to take off the nostalgia glasses and just work a little bit on the sprite. Need to step away from the nostalgic. Okay. Okay. Do that, and then I'll do this for depth. I didn't know you could draw in Photoshop. Yeah, I think a long time ago, it used to be the go-to art program for a lot of people. Only started drawing this year, fair. But I would never ever recommend anything Adobe now. Like, I use Metabank, it's free. Like, it's great. Clip Studio Paint is also great, I hear. And a lot of them, you can share stuff. But Photoshop did bad shit where it started, like, patenting certain things. Like, so I know Metabank can't do things in the same certain way Photoshop does, and so on and so forth. So I'm like, oh, fuck that. Basically, never buy Adobe products ever if you can help it. As a professional artist, it damages the industry. Like, I say the industry, but it damages me. It damages other independent artists. Never use Photoshop if you can help it anymore. Adobe is way too expensive. Yeah, clearly. Okay. 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 Alright, get hit animation. This is already more than I've done with this one. Oh, okay. The fucking... Okay. Okay, I think I need to adjust it some. Actually, wait. Okay. Let's copy these and put them in the next frame bit, just in case I still want them. So what I'm going to do is copy this over here, and this over here, and then this here, and then this here. And then I'm just gonna slightly move parts. Sort of shrink it down a little so it's less overextendy. Alright, let me write that. That kind of looks like it could be an attack animation too. Okay. But yeah, honestly, keep on drawing. I do want to see anything people draw ever. I love OCs to an unreal degree. I don't know why, but like small-time fictional character adventures and stories are like my special interest. I want to know your character's name, backstory, who you ship them with, and why. And that sort of stuff. If you do that, if you do like OC's original characters, if you just draw flowers and vases, that's also fucking cool. Good work. All I got is a little night guy so far. Fair! Used to be a 90s cartoon star. That's actually pretty hilarious. Like a voice actor or the actual cartoon? Is this like a Bendy situation or? The cartoon character? That's fun. That's cool. Oh. Sorry. Also have a sunburn on my nose, so I keep like scratching it. It just makes it worse. Okay. Okay, since I don't use this for that spray, I might put that over here for this set of 4. Basically, what I do here then is grab this and this. Oop. That's moving the selection. I want to move the actual parts. Oh, it would help if I was on the right layer then. That's the problem. So, just a little touch up of the idle spring. just make it shift a little bit here and there. And then I use the other two, and then I'll make that shift a little bit here and there. Got any plans for your knight character? Are they gonna be part of any sort of fiction? Or are they just a fun character to play with in your head? Because I got both. Generally, I save the AU shenanigans for just chilling in my head. But I do have, like, these set of characters who I want to make a game for, so I was testing sprite colors on them, but I haven't done anything more myself. Got some plans, but gotta learn to draw more first. Yeah, fair. Honestly, doesn't hurt to do, like, a first draft of your plan while you're still learning, because then you learn the skills relevant to what you want to do with them. Just like be like, this probably won't go out and about, but I am going to try and draw this. Like, if it's animation, you draw like very short animations. Learn how to make a blink in like 1, 2, 3 frames or so. Oh, speaking of doing things in so many frames, I have the cursed benefit of trying to make lock cycles with 4 frames. For how I set up this game. Walk cycles generally need like 8. But let me see if I can't pull up one of my fucking most cheatery cheat sheets. Oh, then again, I shouldn't spoil my own characters. But I cheated so hard. It's so funny if you notice. Basically, one character has the smoothest looking run cycle because they run with like their legs rotating. It's like one leg pretending to be both legs. It's so fucking funny once you realize. You can't unsee it. That was like my evil art technique. So fucking funny. Oh yeah, and if it's like a comic, learning paneling is never a bad idea. Like, try to do like the short draft of a page. Because paneling is hard. Like, I did do a webcomic very shortly, but I couldn't do the whole. I did some basic animation. It sucked. Well, of course the first one's going to, but like, don't worry, keep it up. Like, literally never drew before this year. I believe it, like 100%. For me, drawing was the alternative to doing my homework. Not in like a good way, it's as in like I could not pay attention in class because I have the disease that makes you not pay attention. And so I doodled in all my notebooks constantly. And I got some pretty shitty grades in school, barely passed, but that's how I got practice in. Oddly enough, without school, I get a whole lot less practice in. Oh, hi, Lando. Did I try that on the wrong layer? That would be the case. It's like, why can't I color that? But yeah, let's see. I was too focused on school to do hobbies, but that changes now. Like, awesome, keep it up. Some recommendations along the lines of my game dev one, where I said take a screenshot every day you work on it so you have a time lapse for motivation. If you have like a notebook that you draw in once a day, like anything, you can like page through it and be like, holy shit, did I improve? As you can tell, Lando's in the room, and he wants you to do well. Hi, buddy. Hi. I'm talking. I'm not upset. I'm having a good time. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Lando. Nighty Night says thank you. I'm giving him lots of butt pats for you. Yeah. Alright. Just don't chew on the tablet, buddy. You can rub against it. Have a seat. Stay a while. Oh, I have cat hair in my nose. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh my god. For the longest time, we joked that I was allergic to catnip because my dad grew catnip on his little farm. But every fucking tree around was cottonwood. And eventually, I learned that people are allergic to cottonwood because one of my poor friends also was. And she went there, and we were like, same hat, and I was like, wait a minute, it's the cottonwood. But I thought I was allergic to catnip for a while, which was so fucking funny. Oh. This cat is heavy and purring. You make it so hard to work, don't you, buddy? Even though I want to work and stream, you like to be here while I stream, and I know. Because I keep talking, and you love it when I talk to people. Alright. Okay. Let's see if I can't get the drawing glove back on. And get the stuff done. You know what? I think I do want to adjust how I do this. So, I'm gonna get new layers. Okay. A new group. I wish enemies had health bars. Fair and understandable. I wonder if that's something I could do relatively conveniently. I can think of one solution for the enemy health bar that I could implement actually kind of quick. It would only appear when you hit an enemy, if that makes sense, though. Which... because I can... let me check. I have the RPG Maker XP open, so I can check real quick. Because what I would need is a common event. Oh, how do I choose last target? I have this one that's called test, so I think that would be a good command. Okay. Set a variable to... oh my god, so many variables. but also so little. So, okay. And do enemies HP and max HP? Okay. So I can do it, I think. Oh, can I? No, I don't think I can. That's literally stuff I need MV for. But on that note, while I don't think I can do it for this game, for Scarlet Dream for you, I think that's something I can do for Dragoon March System, the other game I've been working on. So, at least I can improve the game in that way. Oh, thank you, Lando, for hopping off. Like, health bars. I think it's like I need to find a code for someone to do that, so it might be out of the question, or just maybe I might be able to do, like, when you're targeting somebody, it says like in numbers. It wouldn't be a health bar, but it could give you the ETA of how much health they have left. They should almost all have a wounded state. I forget when that pops up. I think that's like 10% or 20% health left. Let's see. Idle. And then new layer. Group. Get a hit. Okay, so Lando, buddy. Cat is being cute. Oh, okay. Let's see. Other than that, the game's pretty fun for a free game. Yeah, it was originally gonna be paid, but it's not complete, so I can't ask for money for it. That's how I feel. Like, I was originally gonna ask like $5 for it, basically. Pay for pay for RPG Maker XP. And also the fact I spent like several years on it. Okay. So get hit. Alright. Oops. This is the low HP. Right, new frame. Or not new frame. Layer, new group. So, I think it's on how many hours of content there is in the game currently. It takes about 36 hours to beat, I'd say. Like, and I tried to do more to make it less grindy. Like, it had some grindiness early on. I don't know how it's doing overall right now, but I remember my playthrough to just play through the game as much as I could until I, you know, found a bug that blocked me. It was something like 36 hours without me doing a ton. Well, no, I think it did a bit of the side quests and stuff. And like, it should have some replayability because there's 8 characters, you romancer so. So. I will say it was early on in my game dev career, so I didn't understand how to make things like... One of the key things is you need to make sure the game is not just lots of hours and replayable, but all the hours are worth it. Is a lot. Yeah, it is! This is kind of why the game never finished. I started it in college. And then I kept being like, oh, I'll work on it, I'll work on it. But somebody brought it up, so I decided I would do at least a little bit. So... And I made the mistake of trying to make all the enemies animated, which... Not doing that one again. Not unless I have, like, actually somebody else also doing those. Okay, so run forward, run backward. I think this is just the normal attack, and then that's item. Okay. I suppose also if it's set into groups like this, I can move it around if I find the spreadsheet isn't accurate. So that's the attack. Layer. New layer. This one is an item animation, so the enemies won't use it, at least. New group. Just put in A, because it won't be applicable for enemy sprites. First camp I'll call it here, fair! Take it easy. The game is large. Okay. So it's item. And then it's like skill. Because I do that thing. Win. Defeat. So let's see, new group, skill, layer, new group, win, layer, new group, defeat, defeat, and then one more, which I think is the charm status effect, because of course that has a unique sprite. But that's just because I wanted to make it the idol but with blushing. Because I'm silly like that. Okay. Is Dragon March the only game that doesn't have sexy scenes? Yeah. Yeah, it's my first foray into safe for work game. Let's see. It won't be the last. And if I had finished Rogue Bubble or gotten that going, that one would have been the first. But Dragoon March is safe for work. Safe to stream. Stretch. Oh, my nose is running. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Just unnest these bad boys. Here we go. And then, because everything should be good, it's safe to put it all as 4 frames. Frame. Delete frame. Okay. So 1 through 4. Okay. If I hit Alt-C, good. It goes to the next one, so I can just thing, item, skill, win. Okay. Okay. And this makes it so much easier to test animations. Take a look at that. That's so stiff. And then this. Oh, I like this a lot. I need to mess with the wing a little, but that looks good. That makes testing this so much easier. Okay, there we go. Okay. I think what I want to do is scoop this one inward. And I think that will look good. I mean, I need to mess with it a little bit, but like have the feathers move a little bit. Have you ever played Baldur's Gate 3? I played the entirety of Act 1 several times with several different characters. And then I've just not gone to Act 2 because I'm a piece of shit. And I can't stop making warlocks. That's what the companions you can sleep with reminded me of. Yeah, honestly, yep. I'm trying to think. Inspiration was Arntonelico, if you're familiar with, which is straight waifus, but I was like, I want that with guys. And so I wanted to basically do RPG with husbandos instead of waifus. And it's also at that time, there was only like, what, 3 or 4 officially licensed yaoi games, and then like Dramatical Murder came out, and then everyone lost their shit, and I was like, yeah, I knew. I was like, yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take this, put that over here, and this one. Okay. I really don't know a lot of yaoi games. Fair. Fair. I don't think there are terribly many. And nowadays, people just make content for both genders anyway. Or both genders. But Rogue is the best class at Baldur's Gate 3. Honestly, it's like... I believe it, because stealing is so good, especially if you know where items are. And then you can save skill points off of sneak and do other, like, more assassin damage ones if you just know where items are and so forth. But, like, for me, it's all about that Eldritch snipe and, like, push. The force push. Shoving things off of cliffs. I know that destroys the loot, but I would like to continue shoving things off of cliffs. Actually, wait, it should be the other way, if anything. Okay. I like stabbing people in the back. I beat the game on Tactician. Nice work! I think I got a few of the, like, achievements for higher difficulty on, like, the first encounters or whatnot, like the tutorial. Like, I think I'd, like, do some of those, because every time I started the game, I'd be like, okay, let's see if I can't do this achievo. And I started the game a lot, with a lot of new characters. But I think my favorite was a tiefling named Patience. I made him look so cool because I did like white and red hair. I think that was my favorite. Although Zera was pretty good. I made her in Baldur's Gate 3 and with a lot of mods. Including hug your player character fellow friends. And we did that, and then somebody rose a skeleton. We all gathered around, hugged bones. It's good shit. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 though since well, the updates broke all my mods. So I just haven't had the time and effort to reinstall any or figure out if I should. But I love cosmetic mods. I'm just like, ugh. Look at this hair, it's so pretty. Okay, look at this sprite. He's jamming, he's having a good time. they added a mod downloader into the game. Yeah, it was around then, because I had all my mods before the mod downloader, and it's like, we're super excited because it would make it easier. It did, however, break what we were currently doing, but that's sort of one of those things that just sort of happens. Like, if you get into game dev, it's one of those things. Like, mod loaders are super nice, but like, it's gonna happen. Updates will destroy a beloved mod. There's not much you can do about it because you need to fix certain other things in the game. I really appreciate when devs say, this will break a lot of mods. When they warn. They warn you of the forthcoming modpocalypse. Just add a little extra wigglies. I probably don't need to, but I'm having fun. I'm improving my sprite. And it's like, I don't know how much I would apply it to other animation, but one of the things with sprite animation is move a lot of things a little bit. Like, if you're moving one chunk, don't just let it flicker. Like, move some other things with it on, like, a different frame. So it's like, these points flicker. And I don't want them to flicker. Yeah. And it seems it's more like bits of the snake are flexing. Yeah. There's a very wiggly snake. I know, I'm enjoying it far too much. I think just a little bit more this way. Because it's a little bit like it tenses lightly. And then relaxes here. So I can do this. Yeah. Da, da, da. Alright. Yeah, that looks so good. I'm gonna also slightly do this, where this feather comes out some. Okay. The fucking clown horn in the song. Alright, okay. Reminds me, I extended the karaoke goal, and I never actually got the chance during Stray if that was fulfilled. 23 days left. Half of that raised in points. You don't have to donate to the karaoke. You don't even know if I sing well. I'm gonna tell you I don't, but some people expressed interest, so I did do that. Like, it did do stuff. Okay, I did put up that thing. What's the karaoke goal? The goal is to see me sing live, embarrassed, and out of my element on live Twitch television. On live twitch.tv. You fulfill it, I do a karaoke scream. I do a karaoke scream? Yeah, that's kinda true. And I do a karaoke stream. If not, I am free from that burden. Okay. Oh, do you want out of the studio, Lando? One moment. Oh! It is currently at 45%. Like, I will try to sing, but I'm not very good at it. I say in a sing-song voice. But really, like, oh god. I don't think I can practice today because I'm sneezing, sniffling, and my throat kinda sore. But yeah, that reminds me, while that looms over me, I should practice some. Because I've wanted to, since I love making fictional languages, that's another one of my random special interests. I've wanted to make a song in one of my fictional languages. Which could be fun. Okay. Just adjusting the wing a little more here. I say as I'm like decimating large swaths of it. And as for how I am at making music, I've made a few of the songs in Scarlet Dream, by the way. Oh, I give points for the karaoke stream. Yeah! I thought I had to give money. Nope, no, it's just your time and energy. Because you get points from watching, commenting, all that jazz. So it's like, if you've been here long enough, you get a say in whether I suffer. Well, 50% complete. All right. Thank you very much for putting a gun to my head. Thank you, 99. I'm pretty sure everyone else who's donated will appreciate that a ton, because, like, everyone wants to see it. And the goal will keep going for all of September. If it stops early, I'll extend it a little bit. I forget how many days left it said, 23? Yeah, I think it stops before the end of September. I'll try to extend it a little if it's not complete before September. But after then, it's over. I'm not doing it. You have all of December to convince me with fictional currency to sing. Alright, okay. Oh. Oh my god, my voice cracked. Now make sure that karaoke stream exists. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Let's see. Just make sure I bring that in a little closer. So this is... when it loops, it looks like the feathers sort of droop into place. It won't be 100% what it looks like because it goes back into the idle pose. Or the guard pose. But it is pretty close. I also want to tweak it here. Do that. And then things I want to do to the body of the snake. Like scoot it back. Alrighty. So one thing this does, what I'm doing here, is just give some impact by making the body go and then I want to do that with this one sprite. And I'll do it in a couple spots. Just a couple. Ugh. Stretch that snake. Stretch that snake. That sounds lewd now that I think about it. Now that I've said it out loud. Snake stretching sounds lewd. I may have made a mistake in my choice of words, but that is okay. Extend snake. Extend the snake. Slinky. I think one thing I could do is, like, I should reuse some of these sprites for things in some manner. You know what? At least I could probably, like, because of course there's a slime enemy. Like, recolor that for myself. Because I put a lot of work into it, so I should get more use out of it. again, that just depends on if I feel it looks good. Because sometimes it's hard for me to wrap my head around it, but it's not how much time you put into something, it's just how good it actually turns out. Like, that is the important thing. You don't have to slave away for hours to make it good. But you also, like, sometimes don't get, like, much choice in the matter. Something you try really hard on can sometimes just not turn out well because of something you didn't foresee. Dun, 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 dun. I think extending the snake on this frame was not actually a good idea. What I should do is contract the snake so it is a little bit of a wind up before it's like, before they get hit spot. So we contract snake. Un-xylophone the snake. Un-accordion the snake. We squeeze the snake. Yeah, there. Now it looks more like an impact. And the neck only bobs on one frame. That's this one. So we need to fix that. And I'll do that by scooting this one down and over. Actually, this should also do that, because constrict for the impact. Yeah. And also tense this bad boy here. Yeah. Yeah. I should just chill. I am overdoing it. Let's see. One thing I might do then, where's the skill? Because this one should cast magic, this enemy. So where is the skill? Okay, no one frame in it. Okay, so one layer. So one thing I might do, then add a new layer. There's one thing I can do is, okay. Oop. I forget that if I close the folder, it doesn't like that. Okay. And then I grab this frame as well. So one way I can make this a lot more worth my time is, well, I need to copy the other body part. Basically. Okay. Okay, so it's this frame I need to also copy. Actually, I need to have that open while I copy it. Where is the use skill? Skill! Here we go. Okay. And the skill, I believe, is generally a looping animation. Because it's the casting. It looks a little weird, but I can adjust it later, maybe. That does look silly. replace the wounded is real simple. In fact, I'm going to duplicate the idol and then do the wounded. Delete that folder. Hide the skill one. In fact, I'll get used to hiding all the folders. That way, they're just already set. Okay. So, this. How do we make it look more wounded in this pose, in this idle loop? Because we can't change it too much. Because if it's like blood, that'll disappear when they do other animations. Like, one thing to do is you can always just adjust things. Yeah, make its head lower. Like, adjust it, like, so the movement's a little more tight. Like, kept to itself, pulled in. So it's like, take the tail, scoot it back a little bit on all the frames. Okay. And then, yeah, so let's see, I think do this. And then do it there again. Scoot the wing down. Just scoot the wing down. Over. Now it kind of goes up and down a little unintentionally. Although that actually just looks good. I might scoot the wing downward on the frames a little bit in the other one. Another thing I could do is this, where I close its eye. And that's like one very big clue. Drew that on the wing layer. Alright. Okay. Okay, let's see. Just a little bit of eye glint. Oh, that's a wing layer. Dang wing layer. Okay. And then a little bit more. Not the wing layer. This layer. Need to stop drawing on the wing layer. Okay. Alright, not the spray can. Ah! Okay. I like the little eye glint going on. Okay. What note? That is one whole movement without any sort of smoothing to it. So let me do that. Okay. There we go. Do this, this, and this. I think that'll look really good, I hope. Yeah, look at this bad boy. This is pretty good. Alright, now to let Lando back in real quick. Lando. Okay. Papa. Some of this song makes me think of Needy Streamer Overload or so. Oh, hi there, Lando. Could you? Yeah, okay. Cat acquired. Cat unacquired. He has hopped to bed. Hey, buddy. Little pats for Lando for you. Let me turn on the Lando toggle on OBS. Just so you can see him. We have acquired one cat. He is tiny compared to me, but we love him. Alright, kiss his ass. Yeah! Okay, cat petted. The wounded sprite made. Just close eye and glint. And then, okay. So it was like, I want to slightly lower the wing on this one. Why does the cat look traumatized? Honestly, this was taken from when he was asking for treats and just staring at me. But yeah, he is just a little wall-eyed looking critter. But I think he felt traumatized because I pulled out the phone and not treats. And I remember in this photo, his brother Smacks was there too, also looking like a menace. I have the unedited one somewhere, but I wanted to crop out any signs of my home from it. I like to pretend I'm a fictional creature. Y'all don't get to know I live in a place. Okay. Yeah. And then that has a little more bounce to it because of that. That's so good. As a cat that has witnessed betrayal. Well, he has a few times, but he still loves me. It's like every time he hears me talk on stream, because normally I'm just like quiet on my own. And he comes to check it out. Because I also have a bad habit. You might see it like sometimes while gaming, I just go dead silent. Because that's what I do IRL. Like, I just do the narration and the commentary in my head when I'm playing by myself. But when I'm streaming, I have to put that on the outside. And it is a tough skill to do. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of hard to commentate for hours on it. So true. I used to stream only like an hour or two, but like Twitch really doesn't like that. Like it wants more hours out of you, like as much as possible. So it's really tough sometimes. Okay. Okay. So this is for a guard animation. So what I might do here... might be real simple. I might just have it mostly still, less bouncy, like in the most coiled position. And in theory, if the enemy type doesn't guard, like none of the recolors or anything guard, there isn't much point to doing this, but... Alright. I'm gonna be as cheap as possible with this. Actually, yeah, move that one down 2 frames. Well, that many is fine too. Then move that one down 1. So it'll be like... maybe out a little bit. And then... whoop! Just over. Reselect so I don't get the exact same pixels moving. Down. Do like right there, I think, and down. Okay. And then we'll fix up what has been weirdly dented by my choice in pixels to grab. Just like add a little bit so it kind of spills in lumps. Okay, and then so it's like, yeah, if you want me to commentate on anything in particular, by the way, feel free to ask questions like, why the fuck did you do that, you strange little idiot? And I will gladly answer you because you've given me my next 20 minutes of content for free. So yeah. I also love teaching things, though I also am bad at it. I've wanted to do like some tutorials on YouTube as well, but I don't know what for in particular. Like what sort of thing would be best? Because it's like, I could pick a game that I just know well, amazingly, and all that. But hey. Okay. What games am I good at? I have a disgusting encyclopedic knowledge of Phantasy Star Online. Aside from that, I think I'm pretty good at Project Zomboid. I do the CDDA challenge for funsies, though I mod the shit out of it. And, what other games? I don't know if I'm good enough at V-Rising, because that's a lot of technical skill, more so than any sort of knowledge. And then, Though I suppose, like, technical skill, it's like, okay, these are these attack patterns, and this is how they change on brutal difficulty. What other game do I particularly know well? Oh, I had a disgusting amount of knowledge to the point that I found out more information about Fatal Frame 3 than even the wiki had on it, because I have found, like, changes in the game and, like, little hidden, temporary, like, little spooks. But, like, I'd probably have to be, like, I don't know, a new game? I love crafting survival games, so, like, maybe one of those would be a good one to do. It's all, like, bounces at once. Okay. So, I think I want to move some of these. I have a friend that keeps recommending Fatal Frame. Honestly, suppose you like the Resident Evil, like, 1 through 3, like, real well, or you liked Resident Evil Outbreak. Or, like, yeah, I'd say the later Resident Evils and later Fatal Frames have a lot in common, too. It's like, if you like that kind of horror game, you'd like Fatal Frame, because, like, you said you like horror games where you can fight back, right? Yeah, Fatal Frame, you are supposed to engage all the enemies, so you might like it. I don't know if I particularly like one of the ones I played more than others. Like, everyone's favorite was 2, but I didn't care for it nearly as much as, like, 1 and 3, I think. And then I played 4, but I played on an emulator in a kind of messy situation, so I never beat it. I can't say for sure if I prefer it over the others, because also every cutscene and everything that I cared about was super laggy, so... And then I haven't played Maiden of Blackwater. Although I did get the 3DS Spirit Box game. I would not recommend it. I haven't actually played through it fully, but it's just like, hey, have this horror game you're required to play with AR and, like, in a brightly lit room. It doesn't really work out. It's kind of like the fundamental flaw of the don't screaming kind of games, where it's like, it's a fun gimmick, but, honestly, it's like, oh, you realize the way you're supposed to play the game is just sit there silently and, like, pull the button. Like... Might check it out once I finally build my PC. Fair. They were all console games, PlayStation 2 and Xbox, and I forget if Maiden of Blackwater. Oh, but a good alternative, if you can't get access to Fatal Frame but want a similar game, might be Dread Out, which is on Steam. Which I might try to play this October myself. I find it actually more scary. Like it's more horror built than mechanically gameplay built. Whereas I love the actual gameplay and mechanics of Fatal Frame. They're interesting and fun. Okay. 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 Okay, let's see. Just a few more squishing pixels. That's what I think the Snaky needs. I heard Project Zomboid got a big update. Oh, is it finally updated? Is build 42 actually out, not just beta? Because I have been playing it a lot, and I think one of the plans with some of my friends was to stream it. Oh, okay. Yeah, August 4th, the 42.11 beta or whatnot. Craft Logic UI? Yeah. It's now possible to take bricks or gold bars from pallets. Yeah! I remember reading the change logs. Yeah, that stuff's pretty good. I'm pretty excited. Like, once it's out for stable and multiplayer possible, and all the animals and stuff, I can't wait. Hey, buddy. Project Zomboid has one of those things where it's like, there are so many systems and mechanics and stuff that I think it's getting more difficult to update. Like, once your game is old enough and you have entrenched code and quick fixes to things, it's hard to change and update things a lot to fix new things or like add new things. Like, one of my favorite games of all time, Barotrauma, also has that problem. Remember the last time I played Zomboid, my friend made me download 500 mods and my laptop nearly exploded. Sounds about right. I love the Zomboid modding community. That stuff is crack cocaine. Like, one of my favorite mods of all time is just climb walls, so I can hop on top of a gas station without building a staircase after having carpentry a million. I think it does make some parts of the game a little more cheap, but it's like, if I maroon myself on a building surrounded by zombies, that's also going to be very fucking funny, I think. I love that Project Zomboid is, like, theoretically, you can keep your character alive forever, but, like, generally if you die, it's your mistake. The only exception is they're very wrong about calories and stuff. I, like, have so many mods that are, like, correct calorie count, because if I eat a whole-ass chicken by myself, an entire roast chicken, that should set me up for a long while. Like, I should be good for a bit, you know? Doesn't your character get old? It doesn't age them, really. You grow beards and stuff, but it doesn't fully actually, like, you get old age. That would be a system. I have kinda actually wanted something like that, where you get old age. Like, if they add human NPCs, I would love, like, some sort of legacy system where you, like, your old-aged fucking several-month-old character dies, and you can actually be like, okay, well, surprisingly, it's time for the producer to come in for the sequel because we got good enough ratings. Now, you and this NPC survivor actually had a child, and it's this one. Holy shit, I just had a brain blast. I remembered a game I wanted to make at some point, because I was just, like, curious, having fun. I was like, oh, what would be the two most impossible genres to mesh be? And it was, like, roguelike Farmville. And I got a crazy fucking idea Okay. Anyways, Zomboid. I would love a legacy system if human NPCs are added, either mods or like actual in-game, where if my character dies, I play son of character. That'd be so good. I love that sort of shit. Okay, anyways. On that note, my roguelike Farmville idea, it is kind of like that. It's like that idea. So, the idea was you have this village, this town that you are raising and building and all that jazz as one concept for the game. However, it needs resources from the outside world. The outside world is covered in a deadly fucking fog. So, the point is, you go out, get resources, but your character is on a timer, and they are doomed. That way you don't feel too attached, and it's just grab as many things, fight monsters, bring back stuff, and then you do the Farmville section while after your character dies. Like, that's the idea. And then you play as a relative, another descendant of the character with, like, traits related to things about the character. Like, that would be so fun. That's what I want to do. I also had, like, a character design vaguely based on this game. Of course, I wanted action RPG elements, too, because that's me. Yeah! Like, it would be so fun. Shit, I should just make that. It sounds like a lot of work. It probably, yeah, it'd be a fuck ton of work. You know. But I should at least finish a few games so those can support those new ideas. Alright. The guard sprite. I think I'm gonna move the head a little bit. Just scoot it back in this one a little bit more. No, this is just like I'm doing a shit ton of work for one little enemy. In theory, if I did one enemy sprite a day for like a month, I might finish the game, because I'd probably do a little more than one in actuality. Okay. And that's the most downward and outward part of the wing. So I'll just do a quick little... do it like that. Just a little bit more movement on this bad boy. My eyes are burning from whatever allergy or whatnot is going on in my life right now. I'm 90% certain it's out there somewhere, the cottonwood. I know it is. It's out to get me. The fucking trees. Okay. Alright. A little more of the snake boy. The scarlet dream will be appreciated. Also, I'll do a little bit of the shadow, because that stuff moves. Okay. Maybe not that much. Okay. Just a little touch up here. Yeah. I think that looks good. Wriggly snake. Just do a little bit more here. I am doing a lot of effort for just this sprite. There we go. Do a little bit like this. Oh, I put that on the wing layer. The wing layer! Okay. The Mimic! I don't even know what that quote is from, but it's not from The Secret of the Mimic. Okay. My internet died. I'm back. Welcome back. Glad to have you. I'll put Lando for you. For a victory of defeating the internet demons that chew your wires. The goddamn sharks in the ocean chewing the internet wires. Fuck, it's always them. Have you heard about that, by the way? How it's like from UK, EU area to the United States is a giant underwater cable that sharks keep attacking and we have to fight off to keep internet working correctly. Actually, it's so crazy that we have international internet. Who kept complaining about it? Goddamn sharks. That's funny. It's just a funny thing to blame. If he actually worked on that chord, I'm so sorry for him. That's so funny though. I suppose it's one of those like little what would you call them? They're like the fun facts that everyone knows. What's that fun fact that everyone in the world knows? Like, what is the funnest fact? So I think the sharks are him. He is the sharks. Well, he's keeping somebody in a job, I guess, then. It's so crazy that we can have international internet. I'm so glad we do, though. I would hate to live in a closed space like that. Though I suppose if I grew up like that, that would just be the norm. Okay. So we got the guard sprite. The enemies don't require the win. They do use the defeat, though. Okay, I'm gonna cheat with the wounded. I'm gonna use that one again. I'm gonna move it all the way up for the charmed one. Because the charmed is just an idle animation that is affected. So... I'm gonna use it for the charmed. Don't know if I want to do any particular changes to it. Because there'll also be a heart icon, so you know that it's different from the wounded. Yeah, it's probably good. Just leave it as is. The defeat is... Let's see. New frame. Not new frame. Layer. New layer. The defeated is necessary. One thing I might do then is I am going to take... So, okay, it'll come out of the wounded animation. Or not the wounded, the get hit animation is when that occurs. So, I might take the last frame of that, paste it here, new layer above that for the wing part of it, grab that. I'm going to be super cheap about it, but what I'm going to do is just shred the snake. Let's shred us a snake. So, do. Because one of the things is the last frame of the defeated sprite stays with this game, as you saw. So, I want to make sure the bodies are minimal so it doesn't get in the way. And one thing I've been doing is like make fairies explode and so forth. That also means I have 3 frames to do this. Let's hide the wing for now. Okay. Do. Yeah, and get around this way. Just shred the snake, buddy. Goodbye, sir. You were a pleasure. Okay. I'm doing it rounded. This is the best way. and get it along that segment. Alright, and then from there, just do more of that. More up and outward. Let's see. Bless you, hon. And then simplify the bits. What's left after the defeat animation? Technically an attack animation. I've been putting that off. Because I was just like, oh, I just want to do a little more. Because I always do it later, but maybe I should just finish it. Because I think that's all the sprite would need. Because enemies don't use skills, or they do use skills, they don't use items, they don't do the victory pose. I know idiot me would have made them do it, but I'm kind of glad they don't, because that's a lot less work. But, I don't have to have them gloating over the game over screen, because basically the whole game, like, stops and goes, like, fades to, game over when you lose. So it doesn't even, like, call, victory sprite from the enemies as far as I know. Oh, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Oh, sprite. Okay. Okay. Just a little bit more of these parts peeling off. And we'll do like a little inward dent of stuff. Just a little bit to hide that little bit of spool. Okay. A little bit like that. A little bit like this. Okay, then I'm just gonna guesstimate. Because I think that's the best way to do a very thin amount of particles. Just a little bits of divots. Hey, you gotta go to sleep? Fair. Get some good sleep. Have a nice night. 'Tis late in the EU, I assume, or UK, or wherever. Be free. 'Tis the evening for many. For me, is but an afternoon, and I will continue doing a few more sprites. You are a plenty cool streamer. I'm happy Cat the Strawberry introduced me to you. I'm happy I found Cat the Strawberry too. She's pretty cool, and like, oh god. Just like the moment where I was like, hey, I like all these things, and she's like, has evidence, or like, was like, yeah, I've done this, yeah, I've done this, yeah, I've done this. Have you heard about this? Yes, I have. It was like, it was a very, very cool hive mind moment to find somebody who like shares a lot of the interests I do. And I'm like, yeah! That and the fact she's like put in so much work with her own live 2D model. That's so cute. I love it. Okay. Anyways, be free. Don't let me keep you up. Take it easy, have your lurk, have your sleep, have your, like... I hope you had dinner. If not, water. Have a good one. The fucking clown horn music. Okay, let's see. There's a couple more dust particles. I wish you big success and a good night. Thank you. You too. Have all your W's and keep them too. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Now, let's see. How does this look? Oh! This is good. I can't wait to... Oh, this is behind my head. Let me scoot that over. Look at that. Look at that! That looks so good. And it'll come off of the getting hit animation, so it should look great. Like, let me do a couple of tweaks. Just to get rid of some straight lines that are a little goofy. Okay. Yeah, that looks so good. These are extra. Yeah. Now turn on the wing. Let's see. Shred the wing. Let's move it up like this. And then delete these under feather bits. Take these feather blades. And then scoot them away and up. And then take the last one, do the same thing. Just a little away and up. And then do that a little bit with this, or at least, you know what, I'll contract it a little bit. And then just shred more of the wings into different bits. And then here we go, this way. Okay. I think it's fine to just delete this area so it keeps it simpler. And just whoop. Honestly, if you can just delete these wing bits and then just add them more or less as a vague smear. Yeah. It's like, I could delete all this dark brown part, or dark brown? Dark blue. That's like... And then, like, maybe a little bit of that here. Honestly, the lucky part with the wing is I could make non-winged snakes very easily right now, too. Yeah, I think that looks awesome. Okay. So, defeat. Oh, I just remembered something I have to do, actually. So, okay, let's hide all sprites. Because I have to... What is the easiest way to do this? First of all, let's save this as a thing. Really hate that it goes through my folders though. So, okay. So in here... I call it completed. New Sprite files. Okay. And I can save this as Sprite and the enemy type. There we go. Cool. Alright. Alrighty. Charm merged. Okay. I think I want to keep that in the folder. So basically what I have to do is I have to make sure it's one layer per sprite. And that would be easier if I didn't put the wings on the same layer, but that's okay. We'll live with it anyway. So, what I go is make a new layer inside each group, and that is the emerged form. Oh, and just be Control Shift V for copy, paste. Okay. And it will save the fact that some layers are blank, and that's fine. So, merged. Okay, the when is not necessary, but having a layer and frames in it is. So we'll put that in there under the name merged. So, merged. Oh, I can switch back to the art thing now. Did not realize. Okay. Okay, merged. And skill. I'm tempted to mess with the skill one. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna mess with it. Because I'm not convinced. But you know what I will do? Is very simple. Is a very simple change, but I think it will look cool. Just a little bit of epilepsy wording, I guess. I think that will look better. Maybe. We'll see. No item, but yes, there is frame in there. Okay, good. Attack. I haven't included it, but I haven't made it. I might cheat and reuse the skill. Lucky glare. You know what? Yeah. I'll scoot that back down to the attack. And that is the temporary answer. I don't have a run backward or forward. Do I at least have a frame in there? Yeah, I have frames in there. Okay. The guard exists. And I need to copy that one. Okay. So, Control A, Control Shift C, Control Shift V. Oh, that put it all the way up there. Let's not do that. Come down here, get back in the guard. Merged. Okay. Copy the wrong thing. Control Shift C, Control V, Control Shift C, Control V. Control Shift Z, Control V. What? 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 Control Shift C. Control Shift C. Control V. Control V. What? Why isn't that working? You know what? Delete? Delete. Don't get what was going on, but the guard merged is now in existence. The wounded I need to make, so let's see. New layer. Control Shift C, Control B, Control Shift C, Control B, Control Shift C, Control B, Control Shift C, Control B. Merged. Okay, wounded done. We get hit. New layer. Control Shift C. Control Shift C. Control Shift C. Control Shift Shift. Okay. Okay. So, that is now merged, and that should be good. And that sprite is good. Okay. Control Shift C. Control the new layer, Shift in. Control Shift C, Control B, Control Shift C, Control B, Control Shift C, Control B. Okay. Merged. Okay. With that, I should have all the sprites I need. And at least placeholder empty spaces for if I don't have them. This kind of looks cool in its own way. That's so fun. Okay, so what we do is export sprite sheet. Layout by rows. Sprite, split layers. Okay, so now all the layers. Visible layers, all frames. Output. Yeah. Mortars. Should be good. Trying to think if there's anything. Yeah, this should be perfect. That should be perfectly exported. And then what I can do now that I have done that is scratch my face. Okay. I definitely do want to scratch my face. Scratching my face feels awesome. Kill off the entire sunburn. My face is now bleeding, but that is okay. It's not yet, but I'm so itchy. I touched grass. I went on a huge grass touching adventure with my wife, and she got fuck tons of compliments. They would compliment, oh nice, like this, and then they see her and they're like, holy shit, you look good. And it was sick. It was awesome. I've never felt more proud. Now let's see. Okay. I put this in a folder called completed because I didn't think I would work on the game within recent memory. But I was wrong. Okay. So, and here we are with the sprite. We put it in a new file because and just sit back and recolor conveniently here. Like... let's see. Yeah. I think do that and then this. Like, I'm just lightly adjusting it closer to what the actual colors are. I suppose, you know what? Yeah, let's give it golden fucking wings. That sounds fun. It'll make the eyes gold too, but I think this is a good idea. You know what? I know it's just like one recolor of the snake, but I think it will be fun to give it like golden sheens to its shit. It's actually kind of easy to do that too. And I can do this, where I only do like some of that sort of action. Now it's like trying. And then, let's see, on this outward, make it more shiny. Then less shiny. And just like a little bit of there. That makes the shine move across it. And I think that will be fun. And do a little bit of that too again. I'm going easier on the shine because it's the wounded sprite. You know what? I have an idea for this sprite. And I'm just gonna do it again. And then this charm sprite, I'm gonna do this because I think it's fun. Y'all can't stop. Ooh, not that though. Yeah. Stop that. Alright, deselect. Contiguous is on again. Okay. I should always do this sort of thing with, like, the animation ability to see it animate to test it, but I am a lazy piece of shit. Gotta save this one as 2, just in case. Now, take this. And I am going to the game. Which, I know I don't have RPG Maker as my category right now, which I feel bad for, because, like, I should whenever I do stuff with it, because it does bring in people who are really interested in that. But, effort. Okay, battlers.
Hey, hon.
Oh, hi, hun. Yes. Oh yeah, I can mute 1 moment. We are now officially going to BRB. Now I'm not currently BRB anymore. I suppose I don't have a convenient setup to just show the this game because it's not MV. So I don't have my OBS setup, and if I mess with it, it might crash. So the fact I'm not on RPG Maker might be a good thing. I'll just keep it to the sprite art. But first I have to find where I saved that. Okay. Game making. Scarlet Dream is in here. Build files, new PNGs. I have copied it. Then I go there. Into the battlers. Yeah, that does look so good. And wanna open the original and share like a screenshot and just be like glow up to my friends. I think they would appreciate it, and it'll be sick. Okay. Then... Oops, let's not draw over that. Gotta copy this. Actually, maybe I should make the body of the snake more white. I'm looking at the thing, and I'm like, oh. But maybe I should leave it. I don't know. Say, let's not worry about it. I think the current sprite looks sick as hell. Now, I just need to... do things. Sorry, I'm like... I cannot click folders and find the right folder and talk at the same time, apparently, without announcing what folder I'm clicking to, which would have anyways been a problem anyway, because I don't want to do that. Because I do want to keep secrets as a game dev. The reveal is an important thing. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Keep holding up. Go forwards. No, wait. One moment. Ah, there we go. I lost it for a second. Okay. And then we rename this one. Then after that, I think I might call it. Depends. How many lurkers do I have? Okay. Snaker! Beautiful snake. Also, bless you, Hana. I know you're just sniffling, but bless you. And, oh! Get your stretches in, get your hydrates in. Get your dihydrates in, whatever you need. Like, maybe I can get a screenshot of how it looks in game. Because, like, that might be the best way to show you how it's going. Where is this enemy? Where is it in the list? Where is it? No, it exists. It's gotta be, like, in here somewhere. Oh my god, the anime cache. Anime cache? Anime cache? Animation cache. Okay. Da, 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 da. You know what? I might have drawn an enemy sprite that I didn't need to terribly much. But that's okay. Because I had fun doing it. And I can also reuse it later. Okay, where the fuck would I see this? I have over 300 unique enemy situations. Okay, what the fuck? Get the fucking horn. Oh, the fact I have a fucking fish enemy that I named like Goaty. That's fucking so stupid. Okay. These are called jellyfish. What sprite do they use? Oh, that one. Okay, and these are called sharks. What sprite did they use? I'm sorry you can't see what I'm doing. Maybe I should just... How is the best way to do this? Hopefully this doesn't crash anything. So, okay. Okay, hide those. And then... Don't need that. So we'll do a new... New source. Hopefully this doesn't crash OBS. Not display, not display. Window capture. RPG Maker XP test. Select a window. Now playtesting. I see. Okay, not that one. Not that one. Okay. I love the fucking tiny ass window. I put sharks as deer. Okay, great. That is something I can change. Oh, does this have the game audio? You poor unfortunate bastards. Okay. Was the game audio even come through? Okay, well. I told it not to capture the audio. That is fine. So, anyways, I'm gonna close that. So what I'm gonna do is find this shark enemy in the database. And it should be named Shark. And it'll be around a bunch of other water enemies, like the jellyfish. So it should be around excuse me. I don't want to share too much of this window or these windows because I have to be very, very careful on what I'm doing. Okay, the shark. And I will replace it with this snake. Oh, I have a Kraken boss that actually temporarily uses the sprite too. Well, that's great. Let's see. What would be a funny name alternative to a flying angelic water snake? I could just put sea serpent. And I think that'll be the new temp name of it. And they will make it so water and, well, there's no water per se, but I'll make it light and ice doesn't do as much. Lightning should be fine. And I will add that it can cast spells occasionally. And then, where is the other one? Okay. Make sure it doesn't cast when that one until it's more damaged, and I think that would be a good way to go about it. There we go. We now have a sea serpent, and it's not just a shark using a deer sprite, and I think that will be much better. Let me actually switch to the boat background so y'all can enjoy what this would look like in game more so. Where is the boat? Hi, Lando. You are a cutie. You're loud, but you are cute. Hi, buddy. Okay. And thus, without showing too much of this old game, oh, that looks so good. I think they're gonna die though. Oh, I forgot how clicky clacky the sound effects are. I really should reuse some of those. Yeah. Okay. I love how the wing moves. That shit is fucking loud. Okay. Glad I didn't share that. Like, okay. Wait, do I get... I think that just kills shit a lot. So I can just use that debug stuff. Alright, I love the fucking skill. Oh! And then it just fucking disappears. It's so good. Because I think that does most of its health. That's why it's like that. Nope. Okay. So movement sprites would just basically finish this one. There we go. Oh my god. And this is why I can't share the game, because that item. Anyway. So that's where I win. That's how it goes. That's how it animates. That's pretty good. I just need, like, the movement. And, like, that should be easy enough to make later. I think I want to break from streaming and narrating because I'm actually kind of hungry. I want to go get a bagel. I said I was gonna get a bagel, so I'm gonna go get myself a bagel. I'm gonna consume bagel. So, with that, I think... Oh, my model changed. Did I hit a button to reload? I must have. At some point, but that's okay. I think it doesn't... Might struggle to emote because it's not set up for this one currently. But that happens. It's like, changes to the eyeballs and stuff is basically like, different models and outfits were made with different Vroid versions and stuff, so I'd have to re-export, I believe, is the shenanigans. But, because I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna switch outfits real quick. Like, I wonder... Or maybe, let me check something. So look my eyes. No, they react okay. But let me put on this one. Put the patch back on. Maybe. Why is my mouth moving so much extra? That is something I need to fix. Might have to do that in the other tool. Because it might be thinking my mouth is open in that one. But in any case, let me wrap this up. I've had a good time. I'm fucking hungry and I hate... Oh, hello, my PNG tuber option. That works really well. I do love the PNG tuber. He is very, very useful. Very, very handy. I need to make sure he's set up to be cropped into the button of my end screen. But do I also want to change my end screen again? This one took a ton of work though, so I'm like... Although I also have that background I should finish drawing. That may be what I do Sunday. Because, as I've said before, I'm streaming every day I can in September, because a lot of you now have subs because some crazy motherfucker gifted a ton of subs, and I would like to make sure that it's all like very useful and handy for you to have subs, for you to I'm improving, give me a second. I would like you to enjoy your sub to the fullest. And so I am doing this. I am streaming every day in September. Will I crash out on the weekend when it comes to it? Maybe. We'll find out. We'll find out how I do. But with that said, if you are lurking, come out so I can take a head count. Head count is too low, so I don't think I'm gonna raid out. I always get super self-conscious when I raid with one viewer, you know? So, what I'm gonna do, honey buns, is I'm just gonna end stream by hitting this magical button that says stop streaming. Please like, follow, subscribe, and share, and all the stuff so that you can tell me who to raid. And also, tomorrow will stream with the glorious Cat the Strawberry. Bye-bye!